was born in a family of, family where music is very important. My mother played harmonium plus sang also, and she loved bhajans. And we were made to sit in the evenings at home and sing bhajans for about an hour or so. So I had that type of background of music. And I sang and performed during my college and school days.
In here, near Springwood in the Blue Mountains, Shobha Balu has her own medical practice, where she works 5 days a week.
Music has become very important for me because it's very relaxing. Away from this type of work, when you go home, you want some sort of relaxation, you want to wind down a little bit. So I find music is very good. So I sing in the evenings and practice a little bit every day. I keep one day free for my interests, for my music mainly. And rest of the days, yes, I'm here. When we first came to Australia, our life was very busy. Children were young. And then Dilip was born, so I did just part-time work at the surgery. And I was very busy right through the day. So when they grew up a little bit older, then I decided I will start with my music again. And that's when I joined the Australian Institute of Eastern Music. I went to Pandit Ghulam Khadir Khan. He was the one who really got me interested, very much so. He used to compose new tunes for bhajans, and I just got started like that. And that's how I decided to do that concert. And when I started my preparation with the concert, my family automatically got interested and involved. And that's how I think we started to work as a family with music. And that's how it's continued now.
When Mum listens to music in the car and we go to Penrith and Sydney and everything, the longer distances we listen to more music. Like sometimes she listens to Asha Bhosle and Lata Mangeshkar, and sometimes to our own music, and all different types of beats and different songs, so I get used to all different types of Indian music.
I've always been interested in Indian music and Indian film and anything to do with India, but since Mum's become more interested in classical music, I think our taste in classical instrumental music has developed a bit more.
No, I don't see myself something different. I think when I'm at home, I'm an Indian mother. And when I'm here, I'm practicing doctor. So when I perform, I am performing, Like nearly 20 years, I think I did not sing, like I did not perform. I sang in little mehfils in somebody's house, or when there was gathering of people where people loved music with similar interest, I would sing. But I hadn't really performed on stage for nearly 20 years. I'd really like to see Indian music prosper here, because I think we have a lot to give to the West in that way, because I feel Indian music has a very relaxing effect on people. Like in my performance last time, I had 50% of Australians attending it, and they all said the same thing. They said it was different, entirely different from Western music, especially vocal music. Most people know instrumental Indian music, Hindustani music like sarod and sitar and things like that. But people are not very familiar with vocal music, especially devotional music, I think. Music itself is spiritual, whatever type of music it may be. For me, I like devotional music a lot because I can relate to it much better, maybe because I grew up that way. But music itself has got a spiritual, background to it. Any type of music, Western or Eastern, I think. So once you are involved in music, whether you are performing, singing ghazals, or whether you are singing devotional music, you get into it, and that itself is a spiritual type of experience.
Mum's come from a musical family. Her whole background's been musical, and sometimes I don't think we realise how much time a family takes up in having children. And when we grew up, she started becoming interested in her music, and we thought finally she's doing something for herself and something she enjoys. But as you can see now, it's not just her, it's a family involvement. Everybody's involved, so it's not something just Mum does. And having a career as a doctor and now having a career with the Australian Institute of Eastern Music. She's vice president. It's almost 2 careers, and a lot of people might think she's crazy, but she enjoys what she does, and we're very proud of her.